What is going on, the Bomb Squad? This is Don the Bomb back for another exciting, action-packed action figure review. Well, Mattel is hitting hard this series. We have 2 figures out of the 4, and this is WWE Mattel Legends Series number 22. We have the Sultan, aka Rikishi, and we have Captain Lou Albano. Man, these are playing some hits right here. 2 well-needed entries to our Mattel collection. I know we've had Rikishi and his, other identities, which would be Rikishi and the Head Shrinker / Samoan SWAT Team Rikishi. But we definitely need Captain Lou for anybody that collects from the Golden Age era. The mid, late 80s, maybe very early 90s. That was my favorite era of wrestling. The mid-late 80s, very early 90s, I'd say maybe 85 to 91. That was my favorite era. People like the Attitude Era and, Ruthless Aggression Era. I am just a Golden Age boy. A golden boy, if you will, in public. All right, so as you see, first we will start with, the Sultan. Off to the side goes Captain Lou. And it's hard to see him in his plastic prison here, but he's looking pretty intimidating, I would have to say. This was always a really gimmicky character back in, I'd say, 96, 97 that Rikishi played. But it was cool. He had, I think Bob Backlund was his manager. I don't remember if he was affiliated with the Iron Sheik or not. I think he was. So Iron Sheik, it actually says on the back. In August 1996, former WWE adversaries Iron Sheik and Mr. Bob Backlund revealed to the WWE Universe their newest protege, the Sultan. The monstrous powerhouse proved to be unbeatable, leading to a match for the Intercontinental Championship against Rocky Maivia, Dwayne Johnson, at WrestleMania 13. And I believe Rocky hung on to the title that night. Oh, all right. So you have Sultan on the side, Series 22, barcode, jibber jabber, all that kind of stuff if you want to read it one of these days. And I definitely like the packaging for the classic Superstars. It gives a very nostalgic feel to it. And I'm glad that Mattel they changed it a little bit, of course, but I like that they kept pretty much the same scheme. So let's remove this guy out of the box. And I am a mostly loose collector, so these boxes go right into the garbage unless it's something very rare, unique, special. I am a loose collector. I have a couple bookcases that I put them on. If there's no room for the bookcases, I throw them into big, giant plastic tubs, which is pretty unfortunate because I really like to enjoy them all, but my collection is very overwhelming, especially for my wife, who complains about it. Understandably so. I get it. Who wants a bunch of toys all over the place? Me? I do. All right. So let's take the Sultan out. First, we'll start off with his set of hands. We have a couple of the, ready to choke you out hands. Or, maybe, blocking the sunlight hands. Who knows? Who knows what they're for? But they're for something. All right. We have a couple of gripping hands right there. Very nice. Add that to my big bag / container of hands that I've been accumulating for the last 5 years or so. Never have too many hands. Oh, son of a gun. If the Sultan is trapped in here. What are we doing? Tape is involved. What the heck? It looks like good thing I have my trusty scissors nearby. I was afraid something of this sort would happen. All right, one hand is free. The tape is getting all discombobulated here. All right, let's get him free of this. Oh, let's go, Sultan, break free from this plastic prison that you are in. You hate to pre-cut these. You want it to be as authentic as possible. Oh my goodness. Let him be free. All right, freedom. Oh my goodness gracious me. This review is going off the rails. Let's get rid of this boxes and all these other things. Huh. And look at this, the Sultan hat. Kind of almost looks like a wizard. Very, very sweet, though. I like this. This is very unique to the character. Man, this is a great Rikishi, I have to say. I am very happy to add him to my collection. He's got the beautiful, beautiful cloth goods cape. Real men wear capes, even though this guy is no superhero. So this is a very nice cloth goods cape. I definitely prefer cloth goods 9 out of 10 times to rubber or plastic or whatever it is they use. The only time plastic is acceptable, or rubber, whatever you want to call it, is maybe a vest that has very intricate details on it that a cloth couldn't capture. Maybe a coat, depending on the coat and the detail involved with it. But as you look around, look at that nice detail in this cape. You wouldn't... This is just so much better than what a rubber cape would be. And then you can see our boy. Look how menacing this guy looks. He has the, like the Hulk Hogan, ready to kill you eyes. What you talking about, brother? So then you see he has that outfit very unique to these. Oh, goodness gracious. Let's hope this plug and plays. This little sash or whatever this may be, which it should. It does. Ho, ho, ho. Avoided disaster. So, yeah, this is pretty cool. He has his dark maroon pants, and look at these classic Iron Sheik inspired boots. That finishes off the great outfit attire right there. So, let's see articulation. Should I take the cape off? I don't really want to, because once you untie it, it just never goes back on the same. So I'm not going to untie this. So the head spins all the way around, 360. Goes just a tad up, a little bit down. Not bad. The arms, they are double jointed. Or is that what we call double jointed? We'll call it double jointed. I forget right now. Pinless. Pins are kind of an eyesore, but so it's double jointed, pinless arms. We have the wrist articulation. We have the bicep swivel. So it goes all the way around. So can't go wrong with that. You have the ab crunch. Not a very significant ab crunch, but Sultan was not a very flexible guy back in these days. So it does its job. Just enough to... Oh, the sash fell off again. I'll put that back on later. And here is the Sultan with the nice head thing on. Eventually, I will learn how to do all these edits to my videos and make nice figure pictures off to the side. You know, maybe do a split screen. But I am technology inept right now. All I know how to do is push record and let it go. If it goes off the rails, so be it. All right, you have the double jointed pinless knees. He can go up this high. The knees are a little tight, but you do have thigh cut, which definitely needs to be warmed up perhaps. The ankles, there's really not much flexibility in the ankles either, but hey, sometimes if you need the joints to work out properly, you might want to take some heat to them with either a let's see, I'd say a hair dryer or maybe some boiling water, maybe very hot water. And here is Rikishi splits. Gosh, I don't know if he could do that. I don't know. Anyway, there's the Rikishi. Very cool. I'd actually, if I'm going to rate this, I'd give this figure a 9 out of 10. It's just that damn good. Very, very happy to have him into my collection. And another individual I like to have in my collection is Captain Lou, brother. I don't know if that's a very good imitation, but he's Captain Lou. And he's talking to you with his gruff look and gruffier voice. The often imitated, never duplicated Captain Lou Albano delivered verbal jabs with rapid-fire ferocity that shook the rubber bands pinned to his face. His undeniable charisma not only won the hearts of the WWE Universe, but made him a legend in his own mind. Just like me. And he's welcome to it. Just like me. All right. So, I forgot to mention the cross sell. We have the Muhammad Ali, which I did not get because I already have the San Diego Comic-Con exclusive from last year, Ultimate figure, where it came with his boxing persona and the referee. Don't remember if I reviewed it or not. I think that was before I started doing the action figure reviews. So, and also Hulk Hogan. This is from his Ichiban days in Japan. I think that was, late 70s, early 80s? I did not pick that one up, but I may, after a while, when the price drops down, maybe pick it up. But, yeah, not at $22. I already have enough Hogans in my collection. So, Captain Lou, looking pretty good here. Yep. I think I have a Jax figure of his from quite a few years ago. And, of course, the iconic original LJN, which I think it is his most iconic figure. This one definitely is pretty cool. So let's take Captain Lou out of his, as they say, plastic prison. Let's see here. I have my trusty skizzers available. Oh, goodness. Oh, look at that. It's broken. You know when they say someone's breaking the record? I just broke the record. But I think this record was made to be broken. This is his goal. I can't quite remember the scenario where this was used. I believe back in maybe 1985 when WrestleMania 1 was being promoted. I don't know. I think this might have been Cyndi Lauper's golden record. Either way, it's obviously you can crack this over someone's head and it comes apart, but I'm not about to put this back together right now. You get the point. Here it is. It's a cool little, I guess, weapon you could call it, added as an accessory. But if I'm not mistaken, Captain Lou got hit over the head by that record by Cyndi Lauper. That was definitely a memory frozen in time, people. And let's go to his hands, his extra hands. He has an extra pointy finger pointing at his opponent, heckling them, or if he's managing, heckling the people he's representing's opponents, if I'm saying that correctly. And then a gripping hand for the microphone, because you know he's going to be talking into it. All right, let's get him out of here. And only one of his hands is... Actually, why don't I just take his hand off? Oh, yeah, what are we doing? That worked. Huh, should have done that with the Sultan. Would have saved a lot of issues. Oh my gosh, get the hand back in there. All right. All right, this is actually pretty sweet. Here's Captain Lou right here. The face scan is actually pretty good. Captures his his wacky facial expression. And as you notice, he has the rubber bands in his face that he was famous for. Why his rubber bands were in his face? I have no idea. Maybe he was saving them for later to fling at people. I don't know. But he comes with another pointy finger to just jab at people with. So he has this nice rubber vest, which I said, if you have a rubber vest, that's okay. And underneath is a soft goods t-shirt underneath this vest, which is cool, that has that popular Captain Lou logo on there that he always wore back in those days. So he's playing all those mid-1980s hits. And he has, of course, the pinless double-jointed elbows and the bicep swivel, the wrists that move back and forth as the Sultan did. And if you look on the back of his vest, he has Captain Lou Albano with a nice emblazoned picture of himself. Once again, oh, and look, if you want to raise up his shirt, he's got that hairy belly. I'm sure that he had in real life, I'm sure. Double jointed, pinless knees, thigh cut. Let's see, kicks up about that high. The ankles don't really move too much because of the pant legs. Let's see if Captain Lou could do some splits. Yeah, he can do them pretty good, which I'm sure that's better than what he could do in real life. You know what? I keep on covering my face up. I apologize for those of you who actually enjoy looking at my face, which would probably be two people, maybe my mother, Maybe my wife. I don't know about that, but at least my mother enjoys looking at my face, I hope. And anybody else. I just don't want to cover it. This is my money maker, people. Don't want to ruin that. After all, I was told that I do have a face for radio. Take that for what it's worth. So Captain Lou's pretty cool. I will actually have to give him an 8.5 out of 10 if I'm to rate him. These are definitely two very well accepted entries into my WWE Mattel Elite Collection. Man down. When I pose them or put them on the bookcase, I'm sure their accessories will stay on. So, all right. So I hope you guys enjoy this review. If you can, like, subscribe, join the Bomb Squad. Comment if you can. Share if you must. I actually hope you do, because who else is going to see it besides you? Somebody if you share it. Enable notifications on your cellular device if you want to get more content, more videos for my channel, or set the notifications for my channel. That's what I meant to say. Ring that bell, and always remember, brother, all that glitter isn't gold. For Don the Bomb, Captain Lou, the Sultan, and my favorite wrestler of all time, the late genius Lanny Poffo, brother of Macho Man Randy Savage, the world's smartest man. I am the second world's most smartest man. Well, now that he passed away, that makes me number one, right? Yeah. Addition by subtraction. Have a good evening, everybody. All that glitter isn't gold if I haven't already said it. And if I did already say it, that's twice the pleasure. Double your pleasure. Double your fun. Peace.